Our lives are like fragile boats sailing on an unforgiving river. Sometimes we get lost in the turbulent waters of the past, recalling regrets and memories. Other times, we worry about the future, anxious about what's to come. However, we rarely live truly in the present, enjoying each moment as if it were the most precious jewel. Seneca, on one occasion, said that it is not that we have little time to live, but that we waste a large part of it. Time is the only resource we cannot renew. Drawing inspiration from this timeless wisdom, we'll explore the Stoic perspective, examining 7 practices that can propel you ahead of the 98% of people, ensuring not just that you live, but that you truly thrive in the theater of life. Before we begin, I would appreciate it if you enjoyed the video to help me continue spreading Stoic philosophy. If you are not yet subscribed, I recommend that you subscribe and activate the bell so you don't miss any videos. Imagine a mind that is always one step ahead, that sees patterns where others see only chaos. Most people are caught up in the immediacy of their experiences, magnifying every failure, worrying about every criticism, and being imprisoned by social expectations. Yet Stoics stand back, appreciating our minuscule position in the vast expanse of the universe. They gain a mental clarity that many lack. Let's ground this with a tangible example. Think about a time when a colleague got a promotion you thought they deserved, or when a setback ruined your day. Such events can be overwhelming, but when adopting the cosmic perspective, one realizes the ephemeral nature of these events. Instead of envying or resenting, the Stoic mind thinks about the bigger scheme of things. Will it matter? The answer is usually a resounding no. This is not about belittling genuine struggles or emotions, but rather a tool for discerning what really matters. When you're not weighed down by every little setback or consumed by trivial pursuits, you gain a significant advantage, while the 98% seek fleeting validation. Channel your energy into purposeful action, grounded in a deep understanding of the bigger picture of life. Consider some of the most successful and influential figures in history. Many of them, consciously or unconsciously, practiced this art from the wide perspective. It offered them resilience in the face of adversity and a clear vision in the midst of chaos. So how can you embrace this cosmic perspective in your daily life? Start with moments of reflection before starting your day or when you are faced with a challenging decision. Take a few minutes to visualize the broader picture of existence. Reading about the immensity of our universe can also anchor your mindset. Benefit from negative visualization. Imagine you are in a market or surrounded by boisterous crowds, with vibrant fruit and textile stalls and a constant murmur. You feel drawn to a corner where a Stoic philosopher captivates an audience with a seemingly paradoxical lesson. Instead of envisioning a life full of pleasure and constant success, he urges the audience to occasionally contemplate possible difficulties and setbacks. This is proposed to be the key to a full and resilient life. This exercise, known as negative visualization, may seem counterintuitive at first. After all, we are often told to maintain positive thoughts and focus only on our aspirations. However, let's delve deeper into why this Stoic practice could be the secret to standing out from the 98% of the population. Most people live in perpetual fear of the unknown and unexpected. Imagine being able to face life's challenges with calm and determination, instead of feeling overwhelmed by the unexpected. Most people are caught off guard by obstacles, leaving them vulnerable and paralyzed. What if you could be mentally prepared for any eventuality? The practice of negative visualization allows you to do just that. Instead of sinking into hopelessness in the face of difficulties, this technique encourages proactive preparation. Imagine an entrepreneur who not only dreams of success, but also reflects on possible challenges, such as a drop in demand or a global recession. Instead of sinking into despair, this visualization motivates you to proactively prepare, diversify products, research, and build an emergency fund. Additionally, this practice cultivates gratitude, making you aware of the daily blessings we often take for granted, promoting a deeper appreciation of the present. Equipping yourself with the mental agility to deal with any situation, you stand out in the game of life, giving you an advantage over the unprepared majority. Remember Seneca's words, "He who suffers more than necessary suffers more than necessary." With negative visualization, you prepare and strengthen, ensuring not only resilience in the face of adversity, but also a privileged position at the top. Are you ready for this powerful shift in perspective? Accepting intentional discomfort finds you in a peaceful courtyard shaded by ancient olive groves. As the warm Mediterranean breeze caresses your face, you observe a small group gathered around a Stoic philosopher. He is conducting a peculiar exercise, wearing rough clothing and choosing to sit on the rough floor rather than on a comfortable bench nearby. His message is clear: growth occurs on the margins of discomfort. This Stoic practice of embracing intentional hardship seems out of place in our modern world saturated with tools and technologies designed for our convenience. Consider the fundamental principles of growth and development, whether it's building muscle, learning a new skill, or fostering resilience. Progress often comes when we move beyond our comfort zones. However, most people naturally tend towards ease and familiarity, which often leads them to stagnate in their personal and professional lives, trapped in self-imposed limits. Imagine athletes. While their peers may be satisfied with regular training routines, those who excel often incorporate challenging regimens, pushing their bodies and minds to the limit. Controlling the dichotomy of control is fundamental. In the heart of a peaceful garden, surrounded by aromatic flowers and gentle streams, you find an eager audience, drawn to the wisdom of a Stoic elder. It presents a simple but profound dichotomy: there are things within our control and things beyond it. Mastering this distinction, he says, is the gateway to unparalleled freedom and success. Many people today spend an inordinate amount of energy and emotional effort on internal factors that are beyond their reach: the opinions of others, market fluctuations, global events, or even the weather. This lack of alignment not only leads to unnecessary stress, but it also diverts focus from areas where they can drive real change. Practicing writing for self-reflection is a powerful tool. In the vast halls of an ancient library with parchments and manuscripts lining the walls, you come across a Stoic philosopher absorbed in writing. As you get closer, you discover that he is not documenting lofty theories, but rather engaging in a personal practice of introspective writing. He shares that the written word in this private context becomes a mirror of the soul. At first glance, writing may seem like a modest, perhaps even mundane, activity. However, when embraced with intentionality, it becomes a formidable tool that can position you ahead of 98% of the population. The modern world, with its constant distractions and incessant noise, rarely promotes moments of stillness and self-reflection. Many live their lives on autopilot, reacting to circumstances rather than shaping them. However, the Stoics understood the immense value of regular introspection, turning the gaze inward to understand motivations, emotions, and aspirations. Marcus Aurelius wrote his introspective thoughts in the Meditations, which were not intended for publication but rather as a personal tool for moral improvement. He wrote, "The happiness of your life depends on the quality of your thoughts." Writing, in this context, helps to improve these thoughts. Starting a writing routine is simple: set aside a few minutes every day, perhaps at dawn or dusk, to document your reflections, challenges, gratitude and insights. Over time, this practice crystallizes your understanding of yourself, improving decision-making and resilience. While many may get carried away by the currents of life, you, with your journal as your compass, navigate with intentionality and clarity. In a society often lacking in depth, your commitment to self-awareness and growth sets you apart, allowing you to forge paths few recognize and even fewer tread. Using obstacles as opportunities, in the dim light of a Stoic school, the students rally around their mentor. He presents a curious metaphor: a windmill. Just as the windmill uses fast winds that could threaten to overturn other structures to power its mechanisms and grind the grain, adversity can also be used to our advantage. The Stoic perspective on obstacles is contrary to human nature. While the typical response to adversity might be despair, avoidance, or anger, the Stoics viewed such events as opportunities for growth, learning, and character development. I sincerely hope this message has been helpful. I want to congratulate you greatly for making it this far and completing the video. This means you want to improve as a person. If you liked the video, leave your comment. If you don't know what to comment, take a chance, that way I'll know you made it to the end. If you're not yet subscribed to the channel, what are you waiting for? Sign up now and join us. Thank you for your attention. To the next, ***.